And tonight, the Blue Devils are playing host to Sale Creek. Jackson County won the toss, elected to receive, and the offense went in reverse. Sale Creek takes over on downs inside the Blue Devil 25, 1st and 10. Give right up the middle, ball's on the ground. Quarterback picks it up, ducks around the end. He's got 5, he's got 10, he's got 25. Touchdown, Sale Creek. Broken play. Escobar was the ball carrier. There was a fumble on the play. The whole Blue Devil defense collapsed in on the fumble. Escobar picked it up, skirted the right end, and goes into the end zone untouched. And with 10 minutes and 22 seconds to play first quarter, it's the Sales Creek football team, visitors, and they are on top of Jackson County. I think they're Panthers. Extra point attempt is up, and it is no good. So 6-0. We've got the Blue Devil kickoff coming up right after these. Sale Creek kickoff, rather. The Blue Devils are back set to receive again. As Sale Creek kicked it short the first time. This time they go deep with it, fielded at the 10. 15, 20, 25 coming all the way across field. Breaks a tackle at the 30 and going to be spun down. Carter Collier on the return. Gets out near the 35-yard line. Nice return by Collier. He had about one man to beat to make an even longer return, but as it was, 25 yards, 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Blue Devils, again, like last week, are running no huddle. Waylon Kennedy is your quarterback. He gets the play from the sideline, relays it to his teammates. Jonah Gentry, the running back, stacked behind Kennedy. 2 wideouts either side as they balance the formation. Gentry moves to Kennedy's right hip, hand it to him right up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and going to be spun down. Might have lost a yard. Looked like there was a hole there momentarily, but it closed middle linebacker. Shut that one down in a hurry. No gain on the play, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10, Blue Devils.
Kennedy will go under center, look the defense over, and then back up, which is what he does now. Waiting on the snap, Gentry in motion. Here's the snap, looking left, fires, and missed his, I say he missed his receiver. I don't think he missed his receiver. The receiver was double teamed. Waylon just wisely threw that one away, found a green spot on the grass and put the ball where nobody could get it. But the receiver was just covered up on that little look-in play that we ran with great success last week at Albany or Clinton County High School, Albany, Kentucky. Again, Kennedy looks to the sideline, goes to the line, tells the interior line what the play is, and backs up. Gentry moves to his right hip. They show blitz off the left side, come with it. Tried to run a slip draw, and the blitzer just absolutely eats that up. Jonah Gentry with no chance whatsoever. They ran the draw play right in the hole where the blitzer was coming through. And Jackson County loses 3. That'll bring up 4th down again. Jonah Gentry will punt a second time. He does a semi-rugby style punt where he moves to his right and kicks the ball. Last time he shanked it, very, very short kick, resulting in excellent field position for Sale Creek. Jackson County shifts, puts an extra blocker on that side. High snap. Gentry will hit this one. Good high floating kick. Comes up and a fair catch call for and made at the 43-yard line, I think, of Sale Creek. We'll wait till they set it down, but could be 44, probably right between the two. But Sale Creek will scrimmage for the second time. They fumbled on the 43. They fumbled the first time. Jackson County, again, reacting to the fumble, collapsed inside. The Sale Creek quarterback picked it up, skirted the end, and went almost 25 yards untouched for a touchdown. Let's see if the Blue Devil defense responds a little better this time. 3 down linemen. Here's a snap, handoff, running to his left, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, steps outside. He's got 5, he's got 10, he's got 20 down the sideline. One man can catch him, and he will. Can't see the number on that, but a sizable gain of 50-plus yards down the right side of the line. Looked like the play was stopped for a loss in the backfield. Broke that tackle,
It'll be first down and goal.
dipped it to
Sale
the
Creek
outside,
over
and
Jackson
Sale
County,
Creek gets it
8-yard
all the
line.
way down to the 8-yard line. First and goal to go, Sale Creek. They already lead at 6-0, and it's 8:22 remaining in the first quarter. Sale Creek goes under center. Turn, same play, other side. Big pile up in the middle. He's stacked up, but we'll pick up 2-3 yards, get down inside the 5, close to the goal line, about the 3 maybe. Again, we'll have to wait till they unpile. Sale Creek in a very big hurry. Quarterback sneak right up the middle, and touchdown Sale Creek. The quarterback sneak gets Sale Creek 6 more points, and they lead now Escobar with his second touchdown, and they now lead 12-0 over Jackson County. 7:47 still to play, first quarter. See if Sale Creek will kick the extra point or elect to go for 2.
Correction, they'll be going for 2.
The Sale Creek offense lines up, split the backs to the backfield. Quarterback goes under center. It's a pro set offense, rolls to his left, looking, pressure coming, darts to the corner of the end zone, and it's good. 2-point conversion. Again, the outside linebacker for the Blue Devil defense failed to maintain the corner, and the quarterback able to, with a blocker in front, get to the pylon and make it a 14-0 Sales Creek lead. Still early in the first quarter of play. We'll have the kickoff to Jackson County right after. And we're back now. Jackson County to receive a third first quarter kickoff from Sale Creek. They won the coin toss, elected to receive. The offense went in reverse. Sale Creek took over, scored. Jackson County runs 3 plays, punts. Sale Creek again. Big play. 4 plays later, they lead 14-0. Collier and Carter Collier back deep for the Blue Devils. They kicked off deep. They've kicked off shallow. They go shallow again. Fielded by the up back at the 35-yard line. Makes one man miss. Still on his feet. Down the sidelines. He's got the 40, 45, and going to be run out of bounds. Skylar Stacy on the return gets the Jackson County offense in good field position as they set up right around the 50-yard line. Good return by Skylar Stacy. They say stepped out on their own 48. See what the Blue Devil offense can come up with this time. Waylon Kennedy all the way at quarterback so far. They send wideouts 2 to the near side. Now they send trips to the near side. Nope. Xavier Mitchell moves back into the H-back position to provide a little blocking in the middle of the line. See if they try to pop one over Mitchell. He gets a good block, run right up the middle, and Gentry going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. Good adjustment there that time. They've been blitzing the left side, weak side linebacker, and he's been running untouched. This time, Coach Loftus moves Xavier Mitchell as tight end into an H-back position. He just bumped him outside. Nice hole for Gentry, who picks up a good solid gain on first down. First positive yards of the night for the Blue Devil offense as they line up to go again, looking at, they say, 2nd and 6. Gentry again moves to the right hip. Mitchell as the H-back or fullback. Blocks up the middle, and a quarterback keeper will lose a yard on the play. No, it was Gentry. I thought initially it was a fake, and Kennedy had carried it, but nope. Jonah Gentry was the ball carrier, and he loses a yard. Again, Jackson County looking at 3rd down and long. Kennedy backs up in the shotgun. Asfar receives the snap, looking, fires, complete, near the down marker. He may be just a tad short, maybe measurement, but he is right on as Brady Smith, sure-handed receiver for Jackson County, makes the catch. Let's see if they move the sticks or if they measure or what, but he was right on the down marker. Referee says good enough. It's a Blue Devil first down. First down of the night for Jackson County. So the Blue Devils take and extend the drive one more series. Kennedy at quarterback will take the snap, looks left, fires out in the flat. That's almost a lateral. It goes out of bounds, fortunately for Jackson County. Let's see if they rule out a lateral or forward pass. The referee says forward pass. But it was almost parallel to where he threw it. So a little bit of a dangerous pass. They tried the wide receiver screen. Second down, 10 for the Jackson County offense. Again, they look to the sideline. Jackson County does not huddle, but they don't also run the hurry up. Get the play from the sideline. Waylon Kennedy, senior quarterback, relays to his teammates. Moves back in the gun. Now he steps back up again. I don't know if the referee has stopped play momentarily. Something going on down on the field, but he's conferring the linesman with the referee. And actually, they did move the down marker back. They ruled that a lateral. That's where it went out of bounds. So Jackson County lost a yard on that pass play, or a lateral attempt. 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Kennedy looks, fires, got a man deep. He's got Collier and just overthrew him. Carter Collier had a step, and Waylon Kennedy just put a little too much air under it. He couldn't get to it, but he had a man down there. Carter had a big, long reception last week. Catch and run.
It'll be 3rd down and 11.
3rd down and 11 for the Blue Devils. And that's, again, reminiscent of what Jackson County did last week at Clinton County. They just dink and dunk with a passing game, dink and dunk, and then all of a sudden they'd slip Smith or Collier deep, and they had some success with that. This time Kennedy just missed him. 3rd down and 11. A lot to ask. They also had a screen game going. This might not be a bad time to think about calling that. Pressure comes. They do run the screen, and it's incomplete. Try to tight end screen that time, and pass falls incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Set the punt for Jackson County, Jonah Gentry.
Jonah Gentry drops back in punt formation for the Blue Devils.
Deep for Sale Creek, number 3. Justin Griffin. And number 9, Evan Higgins.
Again, Jackson County will shift. Again, put an extra blocker over on the side Gentry moves to. Good snap. 2 or 3 steps. Line drive kick. That one, good hit. It'll stay out of the end zone, and I don't believe it did. Nice effort. Good effort by the gunner on the far side, on this near side.
Punt falls into the end zone. Sale Creek will take over 1st down and 10.
Not sure if that was Stacy or Carter Collier, but the gunner on the near side really made a great effort to keep that ball out of the end zone, but he just couldn't do it. Goes into the end zone, and that will be 1st and 10 Sale Creek. They are backed up to their own 20-yard line. That was Collier on that effort, number 4. Again, they go, it's like a pro set, 2 backs in the backfield. Wideouts either side. And we've got timeout called on the field. With timeout on the field, Sale Creek on top 14-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Jackson County High School Network. Blue Devils against the Panthers of Sale Creek. Sale Creek on top 14-0. Still 5:21. Sale Creek with the ball at their own 20-yard line. This time they go shotgun. Quarterback will take the snap, hand off to his tailback. Steps in the backfield. He's hit by one. The ball came loose. Scramble for the ball. Wait and see. Looks like Sale Creek got back on the ball, but a good defensive play that time as the outside linebacker Allen for Jackson County comes up, forced the play in the backfield. Then he got help from his friends. And that, that's the way you play that. That's what Jackson County has not been doing, that tackle in the backfield. Sale Creek's been able to break that a couple of times and exploit it for big gains, but that time Jackson County creates a negative situation. 2nd down and 11. From under center, quarterback turns, fires flanker screen, missed a tackle, breaks another, steps to the sideline, and the race is on, and looks like a good open field tackle on Mathis, but Sale Creek gets all the way out across the 45. And again, that was a play. Jackson County had a play in the backfield on him and just missed him. They whiffed on the tackle. And
it'll be 1st down and 10 at the Sale Creek 47-yard line.
Saw some of that last week at Clinton County, Kentucky. That's something Jackson County. What you do when you tackle in the open field, you got to keep your head up. When you duck your head, you lose your vision, and don't always make contact. Roll out to the left, quarterback keeper all the way. Flags fly. We got a holding penalty. That one's going to come back, but
Escobar on the carry.
Escobar picks up about 7 or 8, but that should come back with a hold. Holding was right at the line of scrimmage. That should be a 10-yard mark off from that point. They're going to start at the 50. I thought it occurred a little further back up field, but still, that will put Sale Creek back to their own 40-yard line. Actually, they did mark it off from the 48, which was a correct move. Holding is the call. Down is replayed. 1st down and 20. Sale Creek from their 38-yard line. Griffith was standing on the 50 when he started walking, but he didn't start counting till the 48. So either way, got it right. Here's the snap. Give left side. The running back is hit in the backfield and going to be spun down. Good interior lineman play again.
Stop made by Jonah Gentry and Hunter Bain Franklin.
Good move there by the safety for Jackson County and the defensive tackle Bean. So Jackson County holds on 1st down, so they're looking at 2nd down and 20 as Sale Creek. Blue Devil defense may be settling in a little bit after giving up some big plays early. We'll wait and see how they progress as the game goes on. Quarterback standing in the backfield. Wingback goes in motion. Quarterback turns, looks out in the flat, pump fake. Nobody there is going to keep it. The outside corner is hooked down the sideline. He's got 5, he's got 10, he's got 15. Escobar with a big gain down the side, but you had a clip over on the far side, so that one's going to come back. Jackson County again. The outside contained man, the back that flared out of the backfield, cracked back on him. It was either clip or crackback block. I'm not sure what, waiting on the official call on that, but that's going to be a big one either way. As that's a 15-yarder. So that gets Sale Creek back inside their 35 down to the 33. Injured player over on the far side. We'll take time out while they attend to the injured player, and we'll be back following these messages. We're back now as the injured Blue Devil is helped off the field. Briley Goolsby was the injured player, and the extent or the nature of the injury is unknown. They took a long time getting him off the field, which is a normal procedure now. Back many years ago, they'd grab them by the heels and drag them off and keep playing, but fortunately they've learned a whole lot since then, and they take great care to ensure these young people that they are well cared for. But following the play, there was a penalty on the play, and the long gain came back. Sale Creek will have the ball 2nd down and 25, as it's just basically a replay of the down. The penalty occurred right at the original 1st down marker, 15-yard mark off, and started over again. So now we're looking at 2nd and 25 again. Sales Creek quarterback under center, drops straight back, looks down the middle, pumps, pressure coming, breaks a tackle, gets inside pressure, gets around that, turns a corner, gets the 40, the 45, and going to be run out of bounds at the 44. Escobar run out of bounds by Carter Collier, but a substantial gain. They picked up about 13, 14 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and looks like 12. 3rd and 12 at the 44 for Sale Creek. Again, Sale Creek quarterback goes to the sideline, gets the play, comes back to the huddle. They break the huddle. They've run, for the most part, 2 running backs, 3 wideouts, and a tight end. Now no tight end, but quarterback under center. Now quarterback steps back and whistles sound. Timeout has been taken by Sale Creek. So Sale Creek asks for and receives timeout. We'll take a break, and then we'll be right back with more Jackson County High School. And we're back now. 2:28 to play 1st quarter. Sale Creek on top 14-0 over the Blue Devils. Sale Creek looking at 3rd down and 12 from their own 43, 44-yard line. Quarterback will take the snap. Handoff running to his left. Turns the corner, going to be hit and stacked up. Good defense by Jackson County. You got 12 or 13 yards. They want to run it off tackle, give them 5. That will bring up 4th down, as it will be 4th down and about 7, 8 yards, 7, call it 7 yards. Ball's at the 49. Sale Creek will punt it away to the Blue Devils, or at least they're apparently going to punt it away. Again, anytime a team has the ball at midfield, you have to be aware of a fake. You don't necessarily play for it or expect it, but don't be caught napping. Sales Creek shifts. Jackson County backs up. Here's the snap. Again, rugby-style kick, angling toward the sideline, fielded at the 40. Come back up the middle, breaks a tackle. 30, 40, 45, near midfield, and run out of bounds. Carter Collier with a nice punt return. 48-yard, 47, 46-yard line of Jackson County. PA announcer Coach Kevin King says flag on the play, so we'll wait and see what that is. You would normally, on a punt, expect a hold or a clip, and we'll wait and see. Usually against the receiving team. Sometimes you get a late hit over on the sideline. So, again, I didn't see the penalty flag. Well, it's personal foul, late hit, even better. So Jackson County catches a break, and the ball goes into Sale Creek territory, all the way inside the 40 down to the 39. Blue Devils start 1st and 10 at the Sale Creek 39. First big break of the night go Jackson County's way.
Let's go, Jackson County students and fans. Let's give you
Blue Devils need some 1st downs right here. They really need a touchdown, but just a couple of 1st downs, get it down there close to the goal line, and have something positive happen. Waylon Kennedy backs up into the shotgun. Show pressure again off of the left edge, and they come with it. Kennedy throws out, high pass over his intended receiver, and it's incomplete. Off the hands of Brady Smith and out of bounds. Jackson County looking at 2nd and 10. Well, that Sale Creek corner is breaking on that little quick out. I expect before this game's over with, Waylon will pump that, and Smith will go deep, see if he can't get behind him. From the shotgun, 2 wideouts either side. Gentry is a running back. Smith comes in motion. Here's the snap. Looking left, fires over the head of his intended receiver. And Jonah Gentry just couldn't reach it. again, you had
Flag on the play.
pressure coming, and that forced
Offsides,
Waylon
Jackson
Kennedy.
County.
A motion penalty against Jackson County will be a 5-yard walk-off. And that'll bring up second down and nope, are they going to decline it? Play ran, it was incomplete.
Sale Creek declines a penalty. It'll be third
Sale
down and
Creek
10, Jackson
really,
County.
it's not a bad decision by Sale Creek. Take the down because you're still looking at third down and 10. So Jackson County again with 2 wideouts either side. Kennedy in the gun. Needs 10 yards or 7 or 8. Fires and he one-hops it. Intended
Pass incomplete.
for his tight end Xavier Mitchell. And it was just a little short, one hop to him. So that's going to bring up fourth down. Inside the 40, trailing by 14. Jackson County looks like they're going to go for it. You know, remember the punter is Jonah Gentry. Jonah will line up in the backfield, so they could elect a quick kick or they could try to get first down here. We'll wait and see what the Blue Devil Brain Trust comes up with this time. Gentry on the right hip of Waylon Kennedy as quarterback. Kennedy takes the snap, looks, pressure comes, fires. Oh, almost picked off. Good job by Skylar Stacy to break that one up. Sale Creek corner was all over that. Sale Creek takes over and downs, 1st and 10 at their own 39. We've got 1:15 to play first quarter, with Sale Creek leading the Blue Devils of Jackson County by 2 scores at 14-0. First 3 minutes, it looked like it was going to be like 400-0 the way Sale Creek was scoring, but the Blue Devil defense has settled down, started playing better, and hopefully that will transfer to the offense or translate to the offense as the game progresses. Sale Creek turn, give right up the middle, big pile up in the middle, but the running back for Sales Creek keeps his feet running. Fowler, the ball carrier.
Stop made by number 62, Caleb Wimberly.
Wimberly on the stop for the Blue Devils, but they pick up almost 6 yards. Second down, long 4, short 5. Picked up to the 44. Sale Creek again showing double wing formation this time out of the gun. Quarterback will keep it. Whistle sound. That's going to be motion on somebody. Dead ball, false start. Back them up 5.
Dead ball, false start.
5 yards against Sale Creek. That'll take it back almost to the original line of scrimmage. I guess actually that should be the original line of scrimmage if it was a 5-yard gain.
Second down and 10, Sale Creek.
Down marker says 11, so they did get 6. Second and 9 for Sale Creek. Let's see what the Panthers come with this time. Showing shotgun. 2 wideouts near side. Quarterback will take the snap, roll to his left. Fires and incomplete. Good break on the ball that time over there by the Jackson County defender.
Pass incomplete, knocked down by number 5, Brady Smith.
Brady Smith on the defense for Jackson County. Good play, Brady. Third down and 9. Now so you need to stop if you're the Blue Devil defense. Get the ball back for your offense. This could be the final play of the first quarter as the clock is under 20 seconds. 13, I think, is what it shows. But incomplete pass could stop it without the quarter expiring. And now flag flies. Not sure what that is. Probably illegal participation or too much time to delay a game. We'll wait and see as the back judge talks to the referee. Dead ball, delay of game, 5 more yards.
Sale Creek.
So 3rd and 9 becomes 3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd down and 14, Sale Creek. Come on, Blue Devil fans. Let's get behind these Blue Devils.
As the Jackson County defense tries to force another punt. See what Sales Creek comes up with this time. Last time 3rd and long, he ran it off tackle. We'll wait and see. Pressure comes, fires down the middle, got a man wide open, caught, and let him. Perfect pass, a flag right at the end of the play, but that's going to be a defensive penalty. Higgins with the reception. And that time the defender or the receiver just ran past the Blue Devil defender, got good position, and with that late flag is probably a face mask or horse collar or something on the tackle because it occurred right at the point of tackle. And here comes the signal.
Personal foul, face mask.
Face mask is the call. See that a lot when a defender has to reach around a ball carrier to make the tackle, sometimes especially if they're a little high, get up and get in the face mask area. And so Sale Creek converts 3rd and very long. That is the end of 1 quarter play here at Jackson County High School. Sale Creek 14, the Blue Devils. And we're back now, 2nd quarter just about to get underway. If you just tuned in, Sale Creek jumped out to an early 14-0 lead over the Blue Devils. Jackson County defense stiffened there for the majority of the second half of the 1st quarter. But a big play right at the end of the quarter puts Sale Creek back in scoring position as they have it 1st and 10 on the Blue Devil 20-yard line, trying to add to their 14-0 lead.
Sale Creek out 1st down and 10 at the Jackson County 20-yard line.
Jackson County shows pressure, comes off the side. Running back hit right at the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. The interior, little or no gain. Good job in there, 55 Allen, I believe.
Stop by Jacob Allen and a host of Blue Devils.
He had help from his friends.
2nd down and 10, Panthers.
2nd and 10, but a good play by the Blue Devil defense. Sale Creek looking at 2nd and 10 from the Jackson County 20-yard line as they break the huddle and come to the line. One of the wideouts shifts from right over to left. They've got multiple wideouts over there, and we've got player comes off, run to the near side, cuts back into the middle of the field. Ball's loose, still loose, and Jackson County, I think, got on it. Fumble on the play. Coaches said Jackson County's got it. Carter Collier comes up with the football. Still haven't seen a signal by the officials. Fumble recovered by Jackson County's Carter Collier, and the Blue Devil defense gets a hold and a stop on their first turnover of the night, first forced turnover of the night. Good defense by the Blue Devils. Jackson County backed up inside their 20 at their own 16-yard line. Blue Devil offense has not been consistent at anything. It would be a good time if you could find a little run game of some kind here, counter play, something to get some positive yardage on 1st down. Jackson County's been throwing almost exclusively on 1st down and have not had a lot of success completing 1st down passes, which then puts them in 2nd and long and basically takes the run out of their play calling rotation. So let's see what they come up with here as Waylon Kennedy will drop back in the gun. Takes the snap, handoff Gentry running to his left. He's got the 20, still on his feet, spins at the 21 and going to be driven out of bounds. Jonah Gentry, but a good solid run. That's exactly what you need on 1st down. You don't have to make a lot. Just get 4, 5, 6 yards and keep your play calling option a lot wider.
At their own 21-yard line.
Gain of 5, so Jackson County looking at 2nd and 5. And with the heat out here, the pace of play has really slowed down. As would not be surprised in the next minute or two. Referees have taken one hydration timeout. I wouldn't be surprised if another. Mitchell in the H-back. Gentry is the running back. Handoff, Gentry right up the middle. Got a little seam. Gentry's got 4. He's got 5. First down, Jonah Gentry. And again, Xavier Mitchell with a good block. Just chips that blitzing linebacker. And just enough to open up a little hole. So Jackson County gets just exactly what they needed. They got a solid first down. First time they've really run the ball with any success at all. They crowd the line of scrimmage, fake the handoff, fire out in the flat, complete to Carter dropped it. Carter Collier thought he had it, was running up the sideline, but left the ball behind. So second down and 10. A good play. Jackson had 2 consecutive positive runs. Sale Creek had packed the middle of the field in, stacked the receivers, and Collier just forgot to catch it. Here's the snap. Give Gentry running left. Cuts back against the grain. He's got 5. He's up near the 35. Jonah Gentry's going to get 7. Good, solid gain as Gentry picks up a solid gain, bringing up third down and about 2.5, 3 yards to go. Jackson County quickly at the line. Let's see if they run hurry up this time. They do. Same play. Gentry tries to get wide, cuts back, and he's going to be stuffed. Backside help that time for Sale Creek interior defensive line. Stop that for a loss. That will bring up fourth down Jackson County.
It'll be fourth down and 3.
Let's say 4th and 3. That was a good spot for the Blue Devils as Gentry drops back to punt. See if Jackson County will shift. They've been doing that all night, and they do.
Griffin and Higgins back deep for Sale Creek.
Good snap. Gentry, little running kick. It's a high floater. It's short. Going to hit it midfield. Takes a Blue Devil bounce. Jackson County covers it. Gets inside the 45, down near the 43, where Jackson County will down it at that point, and Sale Creek will take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So Creek will take it over first down and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Jackson County with a few substitutions. Most of these kids play both ways. As Jackson County hustling players in and out, they're a little slow getting in. Weren't quite set. Run right up the middle. He weaves his way through traffic. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's got 20. And again, that was the case. Jackson County just was late getting defenders into the middle. They weren't set. Sale Creek wisely snapped the ball and ran it right where the Blue Devil defenders weren't set. So good offensive recognition by Sale Creek to exploit that for a first down. Inside Blue Devil territory at the 40-yard line. Starts say 39, but it's right on the 40. Here's the snap. Give same play right up the middle. Big tailback running. Pushes the pile. He's going to get 4 or 5 yards. Flag comes in late. Right in the middle of the field. And again, right where that was, that could be a hold. It could be a face mask. It could be almost anything because it was right at the point of attack, and we'll wait and see what the call was. The back judge is the referee that made the call. Block in the back, so Sale Creek will back up. Another break for the Jackson County defense as the Sale Creek offense has continued at times to self-destruct with penalties. That moves them back to the 45. That will bring up second down and, maybe first down. That was a first down run, so first and 15.
At the Jackson County 45-yard line.
Ball backed up to the 45. From the shotgun, quarterback takes the snap, drifts off to his left, fires in the middle. It's complete and good open field tackle. They're going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards. Maybe 10. They were 5 yards behind the down marker, so they pick up a good solid 10. That will bring up second down and about 3 or 4 depending on the spot.
on the Jackson County 33-yard line.
Ball spotted on the 33, 34-yard line of the Blue Devils. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Give right up the middle. Got a little seam. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's down inside the 30, down to the 25, and Gainesboro wrapped up by a host of Blue Devils in there for Jackson County. I see
Stop made by number 14, Darian Sousa.
Sousa on the stop, also for the Blue Devils. Trying to find a name to go with the number. 75, Joe Rowland was the player in there. Couldn't find 75. Hard to miss Joe, as big as he is. Here's the snap. Sale Creek right up the middle. Breaks to the outside. Nobody home on the backside. Going to get inside the 10. First and goal to go. They're going to spot him at the 6. Now they back up to the 7. He's moved from the 6 to the 7 to the 8, so we're not sure where they spot it. Looks like it goes back to the 6. First and goal to go, Sale Creek at the Jackson County 6. Again, that play started in the middle. Looked like it was stuffed, popped it outside. No outside contained for the Blue Devils, and they're able to make a nice gain out of it to set up first and goal to go. Here's the give. Gosper off tackle on the left side, powers toward the goal line. Down to about the 1. Morgan is the ball carrier. He gets to the 1. That'll bring up second down goal to go. So quickly in a hurry. Quarterback sneaked the last time they were in this. They do it again. Just gets a push right up the middle, and the quarterback is pushed into the end zone. Escobar for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Makes Sale Creek on top, gives them a 20-0 lead over the Blue Devils. We'll see if they look like they're setting the tee down this time. Again, Jackson County with an injured player down. We'll take timeout while they attend to the injured Blue Devil, and we'll be right back for the try for a point after. Back now as Jacob Allen, the injured Blue Devil, comes off unassisted. Appears to be okay. Hopefully just the wind knocked out of him. Try for point will be upcoming. Garcia is the kicker for Sale Creek. Waiting on the snap. Here's the snap. Set is down. Kick is up, and it is good. Sales Creek with a new score, 21 for the Panthers. Blue Devils still looking to get their offense going. We'll be back with another kickoff after we take. And we're back now waiting the Sale Creek kickoff to Jackson County. One of the highlights of the game so far has been Jackson County's ability to return kicks. Have almost broken a couple. Carter Collier had a nice return. Trying to recall the other return that one of the up men may have been Skylar Stacy on that return. Nearly broke one, so hopefully Jackson County will come out of this with good field position as Blue Devils line up to receive the kick. They put 4 men between the 45 and 50, and then 2 behind the 45, and everybody else back deep as they spread the field. The kick hits this one, a line drive kick, fielded at the 10. Offside, Sale Creek. Go back that one up 5 yards and do it over again. But, of course, I don't know if you do that over again or if you get an option of taking it at 35 or 45, whatever. Whatever the call is the re-kick. Jackson County will move up 5 yards.
Sale Creek on the kickoff. They backed up 5 yards.
Surprisingly easy to be offsides on a kickoff. You back your gunners up 4 or 5 yards to give them a run and start. And if they're faster than the kicker approaching the ball, somebody will occasionally get offsides, and that's what happened to Sale Creek this last kickoff as they get ready for another one. This time they slow down a little bit, hits it high, end over end, fielded in the middle of the field, dropped, picked up. Jackson County comes to the outside, and a good play by Sale Creek as C.J. Collier, had a little trouble gaining control of that kickoff, and only able to get it out to about the 25-yard line of Jackson County. 21-0 Sale Creek on top of the Blue Devils as Jackson County scrimmages 1st and 10 from their own 25, 26-yard line. And again, had a little success running the ball. Let's see if they don't try to go back and see if they can't continue to establish that run. One of the other things you do when you run the ball is you shorten the game. And when somebody is boat racing you, sometimes that's a good idea. There's a penalty flag on the personal foul, and it goes from the 26 to the 41.
Too many people on the field?
I don't know if it was what the call was. I never did. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm not sure what the call was, but Jackson County catches a break. Waylon Kennedy will take the snap from the shotgun. The interior line jumps. If nobody from the Blue Devils moved, that's going to be another 3-5 yards. And that is indeed what they mark off. Offsides, the 3 interior linemen for Sale Creek all jumped. And that's another thing that a well-coached team will do. And Coach Loftus does a good job that you vary the snap count because, if you run on the same kind, the defense gets in the same rhythm as the offense, and you change that count, and they jump off sides, which they did. Gentry moves left. Here's the snap. He dropped it, and the ball's loose on the Sale Creek. I think Jonah Gentry got on it, but Sale Creek almost able to come in on that missed handoff in Jackson County, and they did. Sale Creek comes out with the ball. I thought Jonah Gentry had it for a moment, but Sale Creek wrestled it away from him. And Sale Creek turns it back to their offense with 5:22 to go first half, already on top 14-0. From the shotgun, 2 wideouts either side, an H-back in the backfield. Here's the snap. Gives running right up the middle. He's hit, spins, and there's that middle of that defense for Jackson County.
Casper on the carry.
The whole interior line that time for the Blue Devils bowed their neck, and Rowland and Birdwell combined on the stop. They were the first 2 there. Got a lot of help. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10, Sale Creek.
Last week at Clinton County, I thought the interior 3, probably interior 6, because they rotated a lot of kids in and out of there, played exceptionally well defensively for Jackson County, and they've done a pretty good job at times tonight. Here's the snap, handoff, running left. Turns the corner, he's got 5, he's got 10. It's a foot race, and it is touchdown Sale Creek. He went right around the left end, and nobody home. Sales Creek with the score, and they add to their lead. They now lead Jackson County by the score of 27-0. Try for point will be coming up. Sale Creek waiting as their short one on the kick team. Timeout has been called, Sale Creek, to avoid the delay of game. And with timeout on the field, 27-0 the score. Sale Creek on top. We'll be right back. And we're back now. Try for point coming up. Waiting on the snap. Little high. Sets down. Kick is up. And look good from here. Waiting for the referee signal. And they agree. Sale Creek now leads 28-0. We'll be back with their kickoff. And back now on the Jackson County High School Sports Network, Blue Devils at home hosting Sales Creek, and they've been a good host. Sales Creek leads it 28-0 with 4:30 to go here in the first half. High end over end kick. Carter Collier will take it. He's at 20, 25, 30, right up the middle, 35, and out to the 37. Flag comes in late. Carter Collier gets out to the 38-yard line. Wait and see what the call is. Again, it's a face mask. Face mask. Had 15 yards on that one, so Jackson County will scrimmage on the plus side of midfield. Last time Blue Devils had the ball, an errant handoff between quarterback and running back resulted in a fumble. Sale Creek able to recover the fumble and take it on into the end zone for their 28th or 27th and 28th points with the extra point. So the Jackson County offense once again set up in pretty good field position as they cross midfield. They send trips to the near side. Single wide out flanked up top. Wingback Mitchell goes in motion, steps into the H-back position. Give up the middle. Gentry, he's going to get 3 or 4 yards.
Gentry on the carry.
Again,
Number 52, Elijah Smith. 2nd down and 8, Blue Devils.
Picked up 2 yards, they say. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. Clock ticks down to 4 minutes to go in the half as Jackson County's Waylon Kennedy drifts back into the shotgun to take the snap. Gentry moves from his right to his left. Kennedy takes the snap, drops straight back, got pressure, fires, caught, dropped again. Waylon Kennedy, that was Smith, the intended receiver. He's had 4 or 5 drops. He's missed some high, but when he's thrown the ball well, it's been right on target, but we've not caught it tonight. Last week at Clinton County, Kentucky, we did a good job receiving the ball. That would have been 1st down yardage. That brings up 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8, Jackson County.
Taking a long time to get this play in, and again, long delays usually indicate a pass play of some kind. Mitchell comes in motion, moves over to tight end over on the right side, and whistle sound. Delay of game. Like we said, it took a long time to get that play set up like we wanted it. And Jackson County took too long, back up 5 yards. Looks like going to run the same play because this one's not going to take long. Smith and Collier looking over here on the near side. Now Kennedy looks this way as well. Now he backs into the gun. Mitchell moves to the left side. Gentry moves to the right. Going to run Gentry on a sweep near side, turns the corner, and gets across midfield. Jonah Gentry will get up to about the 45, where he's dragged down from behind. That will bring up a 4th down for Jackson County. 7 yards to go. On the Sale Creek side of the field, looks like Jackson County, very wisely, I think they thought about going for it there, but, there's if it had been 2 yards or something more manageable than 7, that might have been a contemplation you'd want to think about, but Gentry will kick it away. Little high snap. Gentry hits it. Driving kick, angled toward the sidelines on the far side, then gets a Sale Creek bounce. Hit about the 20 and bounce backward, and Jackson County will down it inside the 30 at the 29, but they lost about 8 or 9 yards on the
Sale Creek will take over 1st down and 10.
The bad hop on the kick.
They're on 29-yard line. Again, like everybody to be seated at halftime.
One of the hardest things in the world to do is predict where a football will bounce because it's pointed on both ends and it's liable to go left, right, straight up, backward, sideways. Can't tell. That time it went backward. from the gun. Handoff right up the middle. Going to get across the 35 and be dragged down.
Morgan on the carry.
75 for the Blue Devils. Joe Rowland on the stop again. That's 2 or 3 times we've called Joe's name tonight. But a gain of 7, almost 8 yards right up the middle.
Jonah Gentry. Second down and 3, Sale Creek.
Sale Creek looking at second and short. Clock winding down toward 2 minutes and a half. Quarterback keeper running to his right. Turns the corner, and he's going to get 5 or 6 yards before he's driven backward. Escobar, the ball carrier, will have first down yardage. See where they spot it.
Stop maybe number 5, Brady Smith.
Brady Smith on the stop for the Blue Devils. Here's the snap. Play comes to the left. Tailback just drags tacklers forward. Going to get up near midfield. Morgan, the big tailback, going to pick up about 6 yards, 7 yards, looks like. Sale Creek quickly at the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper running left. Turns the corner. He's got 5. He's got 8. Going to get close to 10 yards on the carry. It depends on where they marked him out of bounds, but that will momentarily stop the clock. Quickly to the line is Sale Creek, and they clock it this time. So with the clocking of the ball, they stop the game clock at 1:25. Sale Creek will have time to call a play in. Ball is at the 43-yard line of Jackson County. Sale Creek out of timeouts, evidently, because they didn't call timeout. They downed the ball instead from the shotgun. Quarterback straight drop, gets some backside pressure, will step up, and going to be hit in the backfield. He gave ground, and good tackle that time, good open field tackle. Sousa on the stop.
Timeout, Sale Creek.
Sale Creek did have 1 timeout left. They take it with 1:14 to go. Looking at a 3rd down and about 10 yards to go. That was good. He had 3 or 4 yard gain on that. He backed up. Sousa just did an outstanding job. Just what you're supposed to do. He broke down, waited for the running back, this time a quarterback, to make his move. Then he hit him, wrapped him up with both arms, and dropped him into open field. You just textbook. Timeout on the field. We'll be. As we resume play here, Jackson County and Sale Creek. Sale Creek on top, 28-0. They have the football at the Blue Devil 41-yard line. 3rd down and 9, we'll call it. From the shotgun, quarterback drops straight back, gets pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Good job, interior defensive line. Gentry and also Wimberly, Gentry, the whole middle of the Blue Devil defense, and some linebackers were all in there. That'll bring up 4th down. Let's see if Sale Creek, with 50 seconds left to go, will punt it or what. As they've got 40 seconds to get the play off. Down 28-0. If you're the Blue Devils, there's no point in stopping the clock. And Jackson County needs to regroup. So they're going to let Sale Creek run all the time they want right here. This will probably not be the last play of the first half, because I don't think there's enough time on the play clock. So there could be a delay of game and a punt. Timeout, delay of game, 5-yard penalty. And now Sale Creek will punt. And this is where, if you're Jackson County, if you've got a gimmick play on a punt return, see if you can block one, whatever, it's a good time to try something. They send nobody back deep now. Jackson County sends single safety Carter Collier back deep, a high snap. Almost got a piece, may have gotten a piece of that, but Sale Creek gets a good bounce. Jackson County picked it up on the hop, and luckily Luckily, didn't turn it loose or didn't drop it, but no return.
Mitchell on the return.
Mitchell was the one that
Jackson County.
picked it up. Good hands by Mitchell. He picked it up on the hop, but Jackson County with 7.8 seconds at their own 35-yard line. You know, and at this point, you've basically got take a knee, run the ball off tackle, air one out, hook and lateral, screen pass. The way the offense has been performing, might be a good idea to take a knee. They line up in the what's known as a victory formation as quarterback Waylon Kennedy will stand, take a knee, and that's going to do it for the first half. So at the end of one half of play, it's Sale Creek Panthers 28. The Blue Devils of Jackson County have yet to score. Second half about to start. Jonah Gentry will kick off for the Blue Devils, his first kickoff of the game as Jonah approaches the ball. Hits it high, end over end, fairly short, will be fielded at the 28-yard line. Breaks to the near sideline, gets away from the tackle, cuts back against the grain. Got one guy to beat him, and good open field tackle out there. That was Brady Smith, I believe, on the stop, but flag on the play. So that's either going to be a block in the back, a hold, or whatever. Brady did a good job. That's what you're supposed to do when you cover kicks. You got a lane you come down. You stay in your lane because it may come back to you, and that time it did. Came back toward Brady. He was right there, made the stop, and Jackson County also picks up a illegal block. Sale Creek scrimmages first and 10 at their own 32-yard line. They lead in the contest, if you just tuned in, 28-0. Out of a pro set with wide receivers flanked either way. Quarterback under center, hands off on a counter play. Good defense there by the interior of the Blue Devil line as 3 or 4. Roland,
Jonah
Gentry and
Butterbean
Franklin and Roland combined on that stop. Short gain, 3 yards. That's good solid defense on first down. Sale Creek, 2 wideouts near side. Quarterback under center. Will take the snap. Counter play running to his right. Turns the corner, and then he's going to be chopped down as he gets up toward the 40-yard line. See where they spot his forward progress. They're going to
number 3, Gavin Clonard.
Clonard on the stop for Jackson County. Spot him right on the 40, third down, and 2.5, 3 yards to go for Sale Creek.
I bet they got 4 freshmen. Jackson County does. About 4 freshmen out there.
Again, same formation. Quarterback turns, hands off, running left. He stood up, breaks a tackle, breaks another, drags tacklers with him, and will get up near midfield. Morgan, the ball carrier, big tailback, kid must weigh 220, and just drags potential tacklers with him, and they get to the 49-yard line of Sale Creek. First and 10, Sale Creek. Here's the snap. Give right up the middle. Running back runs off tackle. Going to pick up a good solid gain on first down as he moves the line down for about a 6 or 7 yard gain. Injured player on the field. It's like a Sale Creek player that's down this time. But two Blue Devils had injury timeouts in the first half. Allen has returned to the contest. He recovered, but Goolsby not so fortunate as that young man appeared to be injured more seriously as they attend to the Sale Creek player. He's a little slow getting up. Again, hot night. He'll have to come out for at least one play. One of the linemen looked like an offensive tackle will go out for a play. Second down and 3, picked up 7 yards. Sale Creek at the line, quarterback under center. Here's a snap. Handoff right up the middle, weaving through traffic. Will pick up 4 or 5 yards. First down, Sale Creek.
Morgan on the carry.
Again, just feeding the big tail pack.
First down, Panthers.
As they're pounding now. That's something they didn't do in the first half, is pound on the Blue Devil defense as they moved it down to the Jackson County 38 and leading 28-0. That's is really a good strategy. And, you know, the other thing you can do is you can counter off that, run the quarterback keeper, and see if you can't pop a big play as well. We'll see what Sale Creek comes up with. Handoff right up the middle. Pressure comes. He's hit in the backfield and will drag forward a couple of Blue Devils as he gets up to the 35-yard line.
Skylar Stacy on the tackle.
Skylar Stacy, Xavier Mitchell combined on that stop for Jackson County. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Now they shift back into the shotgun. Double wing formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper running left. Splits defenders, turns the corner. He's got 5, he's got 10, still on his feet. Cuts back to the middle of the field and gets all the way down inside the 20 as Escobar gets to about the 16, no, that looks like the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Sale Creek. Escobar with 4 touchdowns already tonight. Sale Creek quarterback Escobar goes under center again. Back set in an I. Hand off to the up back. He's hit and will struggle forward. Pick up maybe a yard or 2. Again, Sale Creek player slow getting up. And you kind of expect that. I mean, it's hot, it's humid. Some of these young men are going to start cramping, and that appears to be as they're stretching a leg. Going to start to see some cramps here in the second half, I'm afraid. As you pour down the Gatorade, and just whether you're thirsty or not, you have to drink it. And they're working on the left leg of the Sale Creek player. Can't see, he's laying on the ground, can't see his number. Expect him to get up at any moment, but you never know on a cramp. But we'll keep it here just a little while and see, because looks like they're about to get the young man up. He hops off. He'll walk a little funny as he goes to the sideline, get some fluid, and I'm sure in a couple of plays he'll be back. That will get us back to live action. 28-0, Sale Creek on top. They're threatening Jackson County, looking at 2nd down and 9 inside the 15. Quarterback under center, turns, hands off, running left, turns the corner. He's got 5, he's got 10, he's got touchdown. Sale Creek extends their lead 34-0 over the Blue Devils of Jackson County. Try for point will be coming up as they try to make it an even 35. Missed the first one. 2-point conversion got it back to 7 points at 14-0, and since then it's been extra points all the way. Here's the snap. Kick is away, and it is good. So at the 7:34 mark of the 3rd quarter, Sale Creek extends their lead to 30. And we're back now waiting the kickoff from Sale Creek. Jackson County with Carter Collier, and I believe that's Skylar Stacy back deep this time, as the kicker drops back 10 yards to kick it to the 2 deep backs for Jackson County, standing inside the 15. High end over end kick. Collier will take it. He's to 20, 25. Got a little seam, cuts to the outside. Had one man. Carter Collier gets out across the 30 to the 33. Pretty good
Your
return
first
for the
down
young
and 10,
man.
Jackson County at their own 33-yard line.
So it's a running clock the whole half now?
Yeah.
And then until we score?
I don't know. Does it stop when we get under third?
Mhm. Jackson County looking at 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Waylon Kennedy's gone all the way at quarterback. His running back has been Jonah Gentry. Gentry lines up on his left hip, sends him in motion. Here's the snap. Looking, fires out in the flat. Gentry, he caught that one. Going to get across the 40 and be rolled up at about the 41. As Kennedy a little slow getting up as he was blasted right at the end of that play. Good job by Waylon Kennedy standing in there knowing he's going to get hit and throwing a good ball. 7-yard gain on first down. So just looking, seeing some clean jerseys out there for Sale Creek. They've got some of their second line players in there. See if the Blue Devil offense can get something going here. And then with 24 players, it's hard to get a lot of fresh players in the game for Jackson County. Most of these kids go both ways the whole game. Kennedy will drop back, ask for and receive the snap. Pressure comes up the middle. He's blitzed, and down he goes. Loss all the way back to the 30-yard line. Jackson County tried to go deep on second and short, and the coaching staff for Sale Creek decided that was a good time to run a blitz, and they did. Jackson County couldn't pick it up, and the Blue Devils lose back beyond the original line of scrimmage, and now they're looking at 3rd down and 12. Jackson County looks to the sideline. The plays are signaled in. Kennedy steps to the line of scrimmage, tells his interior lineman the play, and then backs into the shotgun. And we've got probably delay of game is my guess because the flag came in late, and that play took a long time to get called.
Delay of game, Jackson County.
I think that's 3 of those Jackson County has had tonight. Don't know if there's a problem with the signaling coming in or communication with the sidelines or what, but with no huddle, you wouldn't expect multiple delays of game. Gentry moves over to Kennedy's right hip, takes the snap, fires out, flanker screen, Collier. Collier breaks a tackle, going to get up near the 47-yard line. He's picked up over 10 yards, but needed 12. So it's going to be, they move him back to the 40-yard line. So it's still going to be 4th down and about 4. Let's see if Jackson County, they do drop Gentry back in punt formation. Again, that's just the prudent thing to do. No point in giving Sale Creek field position inside your 50-yard line. So Jonah Gentry will punt it away for the Blue Devils. Gentry, little rugby-style kick, hits it end over end. It's a short kick. Will hit, take a good Jackson County bounce, go inside the 40 down toward the 35 before it skips out of bounds. Looks like about the 37, 38-yard line.
First down and 10, Sale Creek.
No return on the kick. And that's, part of the reason that you do that kick is you kick it to a blank spot on the field. And Gentry's done a pretty good job kicking tonight with the exception of the first one, which he shanked. But subsequently, he has kicked the ball well with no return, and that's basically what you're after. So Creek comes to the huddle. They send 2 wideouts near side. 1 to the top of the formation. Quarterback goes under center. They've been running off tackle. They continue. Flag flies. That's going to be a motion penalty. Jackson County with a stop in the backfield for a loss. I would think you would decline that penalty. They lost a couple of yards on it anyway.
On on Sale Creek.
Did they blow it dead? Must have, because they walked off the 5 yards. Earlier in the game, Sale Creek had the option of taking the play, but
32-yard line.
1st and 15. And then that depends on whether or not the referees actually stop the play. If they don't stop the play, you have the option. If they do stop the play, then it's dead. You got to walk off the 5 yards. So Jackson County on defense. Sale Creek handoff right up the middle, hitting the backfield, stood up and stacked up, driven backward near the 30.
Stop made by host of Blue Devils.
Middle of that Blue Devil line, stood up that time well. That Sousa was one of the first ones there, the linebacker for Jackson County.
A freshman.
Freshman. A young man has played extremely well tonight, played well last week. He's just fundamentally solid. And he made at least one good open field tackle tonight, and that time, like I say, he posted him up. Got help from his friends. They drove him backwards, bringing up 2nd down and about 7. Wing back in motion. They hand it to him on a jet sweep, running to the left side. He's going to get the 5 yards. Ball's loose. I hear somebody saying ball, but
Mathis on the carry.
not sure where it went down.
CJ Collier.
But looked like it was fumbled forward.
Fumble on the play.
Jackson
Recovered
County
by
picks it up.
Blue
Good job by the Blue Devil defense. They jarred it loose. Good hard hit over there right by the sidelines. Couldn't see who put the lumber to the ball carrier, but the ball kicked out, popped out. Jackson County got on it, so the Blue Devil offense with 3rd quarter winding down with an opportunity here to see if they can get something positive going. Don't know that they'll get this play off. They're going to have to hurry if they do. Clock ticks down under 10 seconds as Kennedy backs up in the gun. Here's the snap, screen play, and I hope he dropped it.
Pass incomplete.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We've got 3 quarters in the books, and Sale Creek leads it 35-0. So I hoped he dropped it because he was tackled for a loss. If he dropped it, there would have been no gain on the play. So we pick up about 4 yards by dropping that pass.
Sponsors for the 2023 season.
And welcome back. One more quarter to go here at Jackson County High School. We're on Mac Draper Stadium, Kyle Cisco Memorial Field, and you're listening on the Blue Devil Network. And Jackson County with the football. 2nd down and 10 at the Sale Creek 42-yard line.
Correction, 42-yard line.
Waylon Kennedy spreads his offense, got trips up on the far side. Tight end to the near side. Here's the snap. Kennedy looks, fires, slant pattern. I believe that's caught. Nope. Way he's pounding the ground, he dropped it. Little behind him. Stacy was the intended receiver, and Waylon Kennedy threw that one a little behind him, and Schuyler, when he tried to come back to it, just could not corral the pass. 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Devil offense. Stacy moves into the backfield. Now he shifts all the way over on the far side of the field. That sets up 3 wideouts over there. Jonah Gentry is your running back. They show blitz off the corner. Now back out. Kennedy will roll to his left, stop, fire, caught, and it's going to be short of the 1st down yardage, but Brady Smith, for his 2nd reception tonight, going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. That'll bring up a 4th down, and you're inside the 40. Probably go for it here.
On the Sale Creek 38-yard line.
It's right on Sale Creek 38. That time Jackson County moved the pocket, gave Waylon Kennedy a little time. See his receiver and made a good throw. See if you got another hard count. They've induced Sale Creek to jump a couple of times. Let's see if they could do something like that again. Here's the snap. Kennedy stands, fires, incomplete. That ball came out funny. I don't know if it was tipped at the line of scrimmage or what, but it was just not a good, clean-looking pass. Falls incomplete, and Sale Creek takes over on downs. 10 minutes left to go in the contest. Gavin Clenard checks in for the Blue Devils. Sale Creek shuffling players in and out. Again, looks like some fresh linemen coming in for the Panthers. I believe there may be a quarterback change as well, not sure. Here's a handoff, give right up the middle. Hit in the middle of the line. No movement at all as the Jackson County defense stands tall.
Morgan on the carry. Stop made by a host of Blue Devils.
Now Sale Creek brings an entire another unit. I don't know if they're alternating units per play or what, but they brought
They're a lot smaller.
Yeah. This could
They
be
brought,
JV or 9th and 10th graders.
brought 11 new players in the game and a new quarterback as well. I can't see his number from here, but Sale Creek doing the right thing, getting some of their youngsters some playing time
New quarterback for Sale
in a
Creek,
game.
number 6, Patrick Allen.
Patrick Allen in at quarterback for Sale Creek. He takes the snap, hands off, running to his left, hitting the backfield. Down he goes. Loss of 2.
Stop made by Joel Rowland.
As Jackson County will send
Game
in
on play, 3rd down and 10,
Argo.
Sale Creek.
Also, I think Tyler Flores came in for Jackson County. Now 72 for the Blue Devils comes in. That's Hunter Gentry. Again, as both teams shuffling a lot of underclassmen in the game. Here's the snap, handoff, runs to the right. Got a corner, but there's a good job coming up. Somebody there for Jackson County.
Power on the carry. Stop made by Jonah Gentry.
That was Jackson County's Skylar Stacy, I believe they said on the stop, but still a good job. Waiting momentarily as play has stopped. I'm not exactly sure why or what. Referee standing. I don't know if it's just now the whistle. Timeout. Sale Creek.
Sale Creek.
Sale Creek takes time. We'll take time. We'll be right back. 35-0 Sale Creek. Sale Creek lines up to punt the ball. 4th down to about 8. Little rugby-style punt. Jake was the punt returner for Jackson County. Picks up a pretty good hop. Makes one man miss, and then a little stutter step, and down he goes just across the 20-yard line at the 22. Blue Devil offense will take over 1st and 10 at that point.
Jackson County will have the ball. 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 Blue Devils deep in their own territory at their own 22-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Argo in. Also Jackson County 14 going into game. Sousa. Gentry will check out for the Blue Devils. Jonah comes back in. Number 3 now for Jackson County making their way on the field. Gavin Clenard. As, again, Jackson County putting some of these youngers in. Skylar Stacy moves under center for Jackson County. Now backs up in the shotgun. I think Skylar may have taken a few snaps last year when Kennedy was hurt. Handoff right up the middle. Big hole. Jackson County at the 40. Across the 40 to the 43. Best offensive play of the night.
Xavier Mitchell on the carry.
Xavier Mitchell, the ball carrier. Who was that masked man? That's
John Custer.
first down. Nice run there by the usual tight end, getting some time at running back. Had a little quickness there. Good run. Of course, hard to evaluate exactly where some of these kids are because they're playing against not first-line players. So, but it's still good for them to get experience. From the gun, Stacy will ask for and receive the snap, bobbles it, turns and keeps it. He's got the 45, got 50. He's going to get into Sail Creek territory. Skylar Stacy picks up 12 yards and a first down for the Blue Devils. And again, a good aware heads-up play by the young second-team quarterback. Bad snap. He was able to corral the loose ball, and rather than trying to make something happen on the play that was blown up, he just reversed his field and picked up first down. 2 wideouts near side. Stacy in the gun. Will take a snap, drop straight back, fires, one hops it over to his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down and 10 for the Jackson County offense. Argo was the intended receiver. Clock winding down under 4 minutes. Jackson County gets 57 in the game. Andrew Lovins. Wilson checks out. Stacy from the gun, moves his running back over to his left side. Takes the snap, handoff right up the middle. Side steps a ball carrier, going to get 5, going to get 10, still on his feet. Flags come in. And again, the flags occurred right at the point where the contact with the ball carrier is made. So, you have to think face mask. The other thing, there were Blue Devil defenders down there trying to block, so somebody could have got a hold of somebody. But hopefully, if you're a Jackson County fan, it's a face mask. We'll wait and see. They're moving the sticks, so another major penalty marked off against Sail Creek. It's going to be a personal foul, face mask.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be another Honest John Custer.
Inside the 30, deepest penetration of the night for the Jackson County offense as they have it first and 10 at the 26, 27-yard line of Sail Creek. Running back shifts to the right. They hand him the ball again. Lowers his head and going to be hit in the backfield. Collier will pick up a yard, maybe 2. Wait and see where they spot it. Start on the 27. See if they give him the 25 or the 26. About the 26, give him 1, call it second and 9. Hayden Stafford checking out for Jackson County as they call the play in from the sideline. Skylar Stacy at quarterback now. First time so far this year. Waylon Kennedy hasn't been your quarterback. He went all the way last week, but lifted to get the youngsters some playing time now. Give right up the middle, and big stack of bodies right at the line of scrimmage. Sousa, the ball carrier that time, will get to the 25, give him about a yard. That'll bring up third down, and we'll still call it 9. Jackson County player checks out late. Birdwell checks in to take his place. Another player coming out. That's Roland now coming out.
I don't see a 50 on the roster.
Jackson County, I thought it was 58. Jackson County takes the snap, fires out in the flat. It's complete. Breaks one tackle inside the 20, still on his feet. He's going to be run out of bounds. Late hit. Jackson County number 10, Garrett Wiley, running hard down the sideline, will, with the penalty, pick up first down yardage as the clock ticks down under 39 seconds left to go. The Blue Devils take time. We'll take time as Jackson County trying to get on the board. And we're back now. Jackson County trying to get on the scoreboard as the backups have been able to move the football against Sale Creek backups and got it 1st and goal to go on the Sale Creek 7. Skylar Stacy has engineered this drive at quarterback, standing in the gun, sends man in motion. That's Sousa. Handoff up the middle, hit, and going to be stacked up, no gain on the play. Jackson County should call and probably will timeout, I think, but have not done so yet. Clock continuing to run. 25 seconds. Here's the snap. Pressure comes. Fire complete. 5 touchdown. Jackson County gets on the board. Hayden Stafford. Jackson County's Hayden Stafford caught it and ran 8 yards into the end zone. Blue Devils get on the board. We'll have a Jonah Gentry try for point coming up. And that makes it 35-7. 10 seconds left in the game. This should be, it's either 35-6 or 35-7. Either one should be your final score in tonight's game with only 10 seconds left. Jonah Gentry will try for the point after. Waylon Kennedy is his holder. Takes a snap. Kick is on the way. It is up and good. Jonah stays perfect on the year, and he has now added one more to the Blue Devil total. And with 10.7 seconds left to play, Sale Creek 35, the Blue Devils of Jackson County finally get 7. And we're back now. Jackson County will kick off with 10.7 seconds remaining in the contest. The Blue Devils will have to kick it off. The Sale Creek Panthers, they may have to actually snap the ball. If they don't run 10 seconds off on the kickoff return, then the clock stops on the exchange of possession, and Jackson County would be forced, or Sale Creek rather, would be forced to take one snap. So you could have a kickoff in one snap, or you could just squib kick the ball down the field, let it bounce around, and hope 10 seconds runs off, and that'd be the last play of the game. But we'll wait and see what the Blue Devils do. This is a good time to, while you're a coach, decide, okay, I want to work on something on the kickoff, a special kick, whatever, what you would do in halftime if you were ahead. Just, squib kick it. We'll wait and see what they come up with, or just kick it away, and hopefully time expires. He hits a little pooch kick, fairly deep, fielded at the 20, and the Sale Creek return man will take a knee. The clock continues to run. They may be going to run it out. Really, that's the smart thing to do. There's no point in forcing another snap. Sale Creek has the clock expire, and the Blue Devils fall to 1-1 on the season with a win over Clinton County, Kentucky, and a loss to Sale Creek. We'll be back next week as the Blue Devils of Jackson County go back on the road. We go over to Clay County High School and take on the Bulldogs of Clay County. Can't make it over. Be sure and listen to our broadcast on the Jackson County High School Sports Network. And also, as always, I appreciate all you good folks that listen to us. And we couldn't do this without our sponsors. We appreciate them. If you see them out and about in their place of business, church on Sunday or whatever, tell them you appreciate their supporting Jackson County High School athletics. Tom Anderson for Jackson County High School.